My beloved child, there is a reason your eyes stopped here today. Out of countless messages, countless distractions, and countless paths you could have taken, you found this one. Do not ignore that. Do not skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a message hidden inside this moment, and every second you remain here will bring you closer to understanding why this day feels different from all the others. For so long, you have searched for signs. You have wondered if your efforts were being seen, if your silent battles were being noticed, if your prayers that never left your lips were somehow reaching beyond the walls around you. Today, the answer arrives in a way you did not expect. What you are about to hear is not about fear, loss, or uncertainty. It is about a breakthrough that has been quietly forming behind the scenes while you continued moving forward, even when you felt tired, even when you felt alone, even when you questioned whether anything was changing at all. At this very moment, imagine a great gathering taking place beyond what your eyes can see. Imagine a meeting unlike any other, where your journey became the center of attention. Not because you are perfect. Not because you never made mistakes. But because you refused to give up completely. Even on the days when your strength felt small, you kept going. Even when nobody applauded your efforts, you continued. Even when the road seemed endless, you took another step. And that step mattered more than you realize. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what happened during this meeting changed everything. A discussion began about your persistence, your growth, and the transformation that has been taking place within you. What seemed invisible in your daily life appeared bright and undeniable from a higher perspective. There were moments when you believed nothing was happening. Yet every challenge was shaping you. Every delay was teaching you. Every closed door was redirecting you. What felt like silence was actually preparation. What felt like waiting was actually movement. You were becoming stronger in ways you could not measure. You were learning lessons that could not be rushed. You were building a foundation that could support something far greater than what you originally imagined. And now, after all this time, the results of that unseen work are beginning to appear. The reason this message found you today is because you have reached a turning point. The chapter that once seemed endless is nearing its conclusion, and another chapter is preparing to begin. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a detail you must understand. During this meeting, the focus was not on what you lacked. It was not on your failures. It was not on your fears. The focus was on your progress. Sometimes you judge yourself by how far you still have to go, but the truth is that you have already traveled a remarkable distance. Look back at who you were before. Look back at the challenges you survived. Look back at the obstacles that once seemed impossible. You are still here. You are still standing. You are still moving forward. That alone tells a powerful story. A story of resilience. A story of determination. A story that deserves recognition. And then something extraordinary happened. As the discussion continued, attention shifted toward the future. Not the future you fear. Not the future you worry about. The future that has been quietly preparing itself for your arrival. Opportunities you cannot yet see are already moving into place. Connections you have not yet made are already aligning. Answers you have been seeking are already finding their way toward you. The path ahead is becoming clearer, even if it does not feel that way today. This is why you were guided here. This is why these words are reaching you right now. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Many people leave too soon. They stop believing right before things begin to change. They give up just before the breakthrough appears. They walk away moments before the answer arrives. But you must not do that. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart steady. Keep moving forward. Because what is coming next carries a significance that cannot be ignored. There are moments in life that seem ordinary while they are happening, only to reveal later that they changed everything. You may be standing in one of those moments right now. A moment that will make more sense tomorrow than it does today. A moment that will become a memory you look back on and realize was the beginning of something remarkable. The message that emerged from this gathering was clear. You are not forgotten. Your efforts matter. Your journey matters. Your story matters. The challenges you faced were not meaningless. The delays were not punishments. The waiting was not wasted. Every experience has been preparing you for what comes next. Every lesson has added something valuable to your character. Every obstacle has strengthened a part of you that will soon become important. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next revelation is one that very few people ever truly understand. The greatest changes often begin before they become visible. A seed grows beneath the ground long before anyone sees the first sign of life. A sunrise begins before the first ray appears over the horizon. In the same way, your next chapter has already started. You simply have not seen all the evidence yet. But evidence is coming. Signs are coming. Confirmation is coming. The pieces that seem disconnected are beginning to form a picture. The questions that once felt impossible to answer are moving closer to resolution. And the strength you developed during difficult seasons is about to prove its value in ways you never expected. So remain here. Stay focused. Do not skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The meeting that was held was not about what you lost. It was about what you are about to gain. It was not about the doors that closed. It was about the doors preparing to open. It was not about the moments that made you doubt yourself. It was about the moments that will remind you of your true worth. What lies ahead may arrive differently than you imagined, but it carries the potential to surprise you in the best possible way. The story is not over. The journey is not finished. In many ways, it is only just beginning. And what comes next may become one of the most meaningful chapters you have ever lived. A remarkable moment is unfolding right now, and if you can feel even the slightest pull in your heart, that is not by accident. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear is one of the most powerful parts of this message, because the meeting that was held did not end with recognition alone. It continued into a conversation about what comes next for you. Yes, you. Out of all the people moving through their daily lives, your journey became the focus of a discussion that carried extraordinary importance. The reason is simple. You reached a point that very few people ever reach. You kept moving forward when it would have been easier to stop. For a long time, you believed that your efforts were unnoticed. You wondered if all the patience, all the waiting, and all the hope you carried were leading anywhere at all. Yet during this gathering, something surprising became clear. Every step you took was being counted. Every lesson you learned was being recorded. Every time you chose to continue despite uncertainty, you were creating a future stronger than you realized. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what was revealed next may completely change the way you see your current situation. There was a moment during the meeting when attention shifted toward events that have not happened yet. Imagine that for a second. Discussions were taking place about opportunities that are already moving toward you. Doors that seem closed today are not as closed as they appear. Paths that seem blocked today are not as blocked as they appear. Even the delays that frustrated you are serving a purpose you cannot fully see yet. Sometimes the greatest blessings arrive disguised as waiting periods. Sometimes the most important preparation happens when nothing seems to be happening at all. Right now, there are people wondering why things have started changing around them. They cannot explain it. They cannot understand it. Yet deep inside, they know that a shift is taking place. If you have felt that recently, then listen carefully. The shift is real. It is not your imagination. Something is aligning. Something is preparing. Something is moving into position. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The meeting continued, and one powerful truth echoed throughout the discussion. You have underestimated yourself for too long. You focused on your weaknesses while ignoring your strengths. You focused on what was missing while overlooking what was already growing. You focused on your limitations while forgetting how much progress you have actually made. If you could see yourself through the perspective that was shared during that gathering, you would realize that you are much stronger than you think. You are much wiser than you think. You are much closer than you think. There are moments in life when everything changes because of one decision, one opportunity, one unexpected connection, or one surprising realization. Many people believe those moments arrive with loud announcements. They do not. Most of the time they arrive quietly. They arrive unexpectedly. They arrive disguised as ordinary days. That is why this message matters so much. You may be standing closer to one of those moments than you realize. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. As the conversation unfolded, another extraordinary revelation emerged. The challenges you faced were not random. Every obstacle strengthened a quality within you. Every delay developed patience. Every disappointment developed wisdom. Every setback developed resilience. The very things you once wished would disappear became the tools that prepared you for what is ahead. One day you will look back and understand why certain events happened exactly when they did. One day the pieces will fit together so perfectly that you will wonder why you ever doubted the process. Think about how many times you survived situations that once felt impossible. Think about how many times you found strength when you believed you had none left. Think about how many times you continued moving despite uncertainty. That strength did not appear by accident. It was built. It was developed. It was earned. And now that strength is becoming one of your greatest advantages. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is one more revelation from the meeting that cannot be ignored. It was said that the season of constant questioning is beginning to fade. The season of clearer understanding is approaching. This does not mean every answer will arrive overnight. It means the direction you have been seeking is becoming clearer. It means the confusion that once surrounded certain areas of your life is beginning to lift. It means that what seemed distant is slowly moving closer. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the thing you worried about most has lost its power over you. Imagine realizing that the obstacle you feared no longer controls your thoughts. Imagine discovering that you are stronger, calmer, and more prepared than you ever believed possible. That transformation is already happening. It may be gradual. It may be quiet. But it is real. The meeting was filled with hope, but not the kind of hope built on wishful thinking. It was the kind of hope built on evidence. Evidence of growth. Evidence of perseverance. Evidence of lessons learned and wisdom gained. The discussion made one thing absolutely clear. Your story is still unfolding, and some of the most meaningful pages have not been written yet. So remain focused. Remain hopeful. Remain ready. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The gathering ended with a message that continues to echo even now. Keep moving forward. Keep believing in your progress. Keep trusting the journey. Because what is approaching has the potential to surprise you in ways you never expected. The chapter ahead carries possibilities greater than the chapter behind. And while you cannot see every detail yet, the signs are already beginning to appear. This is not the end of the story. This is the moment the story begins to reveal why everything happened the way it did. A powerful realization emerged after the meeting came to an end, and this realization is the reason you are still here listening right now. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life when everything appears ordinary on the surface while extraordinary things are unfolding behind the scenes. This is one of those moments. You may be looking at your life and seeing routine. You may be seeing unanswered questions. You may be seeing goals that have not yet arrived. But what was revealed during that gathering tells a completely different story. A story of preparation. A story of alignment. A story of timing that is far more precise than you realize. As the final discussions continued, attention turned toward something unexpected. The focus was no longer on your past. It was no longer on your struggles. It was no longer on the obstacles that once stood in your way. The focus shifted toward your potential. Think about that carefully. Not your limitations. Not your fears. Not your doubts. Your potential. The possibilities connected to your future became the center of attention. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what was said next carried a level of importance that cannot be ignored. It was revealed that many of the things you have been hoping for are closer than they appear. Sometimes distance is an illusion. Sometimes what feels far away is actually just waiting for the right moment to arrive. You have spent so much time wondering when things would change that you may not have noticed how much has already changed within you. The person listening to these words today is not the same person who faced challenges in the past. You have grown. You have learned. You have become stronger. And because of that growth, new possibilities are now available to you. There was a moment during the meeting when a simple question was asked. What would happen if you truly understood your value? What would happen if you stopped measuring yourself by temporary circumstances and started recognizing the strength that already exists within you? What would happen if you realized that many of the answers you seek are connected to confidence you have not fully embraced yet? These questions filled the room with reflection because the answer was powerful. Everything begins to change when you see yourself clearly. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because another revelation soon followed. It became clear that some of the delays you experienced were actually forms of protection. Certain opportunities arrived later because they needed to arrive at the right time. Certain paths remained hidden because they were not yet ready to serve your highest growth. Certain answers remained unclear because there were lessons you still needed to learn first. Looking back, there are moments in your life that now make more sense than they once did. And there are moments happening right now that will make perfect sense in the future. Imagine standing at the edge of a new chapter without fully realizing it. Imagine being one step away from a breakthrough while believing you are still miles away. Imagine discovering that progress was happening even when you thought nothing was moving. This is why today's message is so important. It reminds you that appearances do not always tell the full story. Beneath the surface, more is happening than you can currently see. The meeting also revealed something beautiful about your journey. Every challenge left behind a gift. Every setback left behind wisdom. Every disappointment left behind strength. Every waiting season left behind patience. The experiences you once wished you could avoid became some of your greatest teachers. They shaped your perspective. They refined your character. They prepared you for opportunities that require a stronger version of you. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came a revelation that surprised everyone present. The qualities you see as ordinary are actually extraordinary. Your persistence. your kindness, your willingness to keep moving forward, your ability to hope even when results are delayed. These qualities matter more than you realize. They create momentum. They attract opportunities. They influence the direction of your future. The world often celebrates visible success while overlooking the character that creates it. But during this gathering, character became the focus. And your character told a remarkable story. For years you may have believed that progress only counts when it is visible. Yet the truth is that some of the most important progress happens internally. Confidence grows before success appears. Wisdom develops before opportunities arrive. Strength forms before challenges are overcome. Growth happens before results become visible. This is why patience is so powerful. It allows unseen progress to complete its work. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the final message shared during the meeting was perhaps the most encouraging of all. It was said that the season ahead carries possibilities unlike anything you expected. Not because everything will suddenly become perfect. Not because challenges will disappear forever. But because you are becoming the kind of person who can recognize opportunities that once went unnoticed. You are becoming the kind of person who can step through doors that once seemed impossible to open. You are becoming the kind of person who understands that growth itself is a victory. Right now, there are pieces moving into place. Conversations are happening. Opportunities are developing. Paths are opening. The future is preparing itself one detail at a time. You do not need to see every step to trust the journey. You do not need every answer to keep moving forward. You do not need complete certainty to believe that something meaningful is unfolding. Sometimes faith is simply taking the next step while trusting that clarity will arrive when it is needed. The gathering ended with a powerful reminder that still echoes today. Your story is not defined by your hardest moments. Your story is defined by your decision to continue beyond them. Your journey is not measured by how many times you fell. It is measured by how many times you rose again. Your future is not limited by your past. It is expanded by everything you learned from it. So listen carefully as this part comes to a close. Do not lose hope. Do not underestimate your progress. Do not forget how far you have already come. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next chapter of this message will reveal why the emotions surrounding this extraordinary meeting were filled with such overwhelming joy. And when that final revelation arrives, you may understand why this moment found you exactly when it did.